How's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. First of all, I am in a lot of pain right now. My wisdom tooth is coming back with a vengeance, and I do have a little bit of swelling right now. So if I sound like I'm preparing for winter with a mouthful of skooma acorns or something, that's why. But the content must go on, and I just made a pretty interesting discovery that I am super excited to share with you all, because this might be one of my most interesting Bethesda-related job posting discoveries that I've ever made, because this might be direct indication that a major project for Bethesda Softworks is almost ready to be released. And when you think of major projects from Bethesda Softworks, you would think of Starfield. Of course, this discovery requires a little bit of that speculation salt, just because this discovery is related to Bethesda Softworks as a whole, and not specifically for Bethesda Game Studios, but I have a feeling that this is related to Starfield for reasons that I'll break down in today's video. And as always, we're going to break all this information down together. That way you can have all the links and stuff to verify all this information for yourself if you choose to. And we're going to start our adventure right here, and if you are a regular watcher of content on my channel, you will know what this is. And this is the most recent list of job postings by Bethesda in Rockville, Maryland. And I changed the filter to Rockville, Maryland, as you can see up here. That way we have a higher chance of narrowing down any job postings specifically for Bethesda Game Studios in Rockville, Maryland, because they're the studio behind Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6. If there's any job postings here for Bethesda in Austin, Texas, for example, that would be related to Fallout 76. And the job posting we're talking about today is in Rockville, Maryland, and it's this one right here for contract quality assurance game testing. And those who have a little bit of knowledge about how the gaming industry works might be a little bit excited already just based upon this discovery. But keep in mind here though, it's for Bethesda Softworks as a whole. And Bethesda Softworks, I do believe, also have an office over there in Rockville, Maryland as well, probably right by Bethesda Game Studios development office. But since this is for like a contract position, which means that you'll only be hired on a contractual basis, a temporary basis, I believe that contract type situation and the hiring process for that would specifically go through Bethesda Softworks rather than Bethesda Game Studios. But that's just a little bit of me speculating about things that I don't 100% know how it all works. But let's go over to the official ZeniMax job listing website to break this job posting down. You can see it's basically right here, and it is for Rockville, Maryland, but it is again for Bethesda Softworks, which means it could be for any of the studios. It could be for Bethesda Game Studios, Arcane, id Studios. It could be for anything underneath Bethesda Softworks, but because it's in Rockville, Maryland, and because Bethesda Game Studios has actually reached out and used contracting game testing like this before, I believe that this is most likely related to Starfield. But let's go ahead and break down what this job posting says based upon the overview right here. It says Bethesda has a long list of award-winning games such as the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series, Dishonored, Doom, The Evil Within, etc. The quality assurance team is responsible for testing these and others to ensure the best products go to market. We are looking for contract quality assurance testers to join our team in Rockville, Maryland. As a tester, you will be responsible for testing game features for bugs and working with the team to continuously assess and communicate the quality of our titles currently in test. If you have a passion for games, are a team player, have a strong attention to detail, and excellent communication skills, this is the job for you. Now, the responsibilities and qualifications are basically what you would expect for like a game testing position, but one thing we do need to keep in mind here though, which interestingly enough isn't broken down in this at all anywhere, is this is for a contract basis, meaning that you're not going to be a permanent hire within Bethesda, at least from what I'm gathering by the title here, because I've been hired like via contract basis before for game testing purposes in the past for other games, and it's kind of works along the same lines here. If Bethesda has any in-house testing, it's going to probably be hired from within, because it's going to have to be someone they trust. These contract situations, again, they're going to vet pretty heavily and not hire someone if they think they have like any potential chance for breaking the NDA that they sign, which would be stupid for you to break a non-disclosure agreement. You would get sued into literal Starfield, and you would never work in the gaming industry again. But that's a rant for a different time. But basically, the TL Doctor of this job posting, which by the way was posted within the last couple of days, is that they are currently looking for people outside of Bethesda to be hired on a temporary basis to test some sort of game or games before they're released. And we know there is actually a handful of games and content coming out soon. We know Fallout 76 has the Steel Dawn update coming soon. We know that Deathloop is coming out soon. We know Ghostwire Tokyo is coming out soon. And we know Starfield should be coming out near the end of November 2021 based upon the official trademark filings and just a bunch of of other educated speculation. So with all that in mind, and because of the location in Rockville, Maryland, I'd have to say that in my opinion, this quality assurance game testing position would be related to Starfield, although that's just speculative. Like I said, this could be for any one of their up-and-coming projects, although because it's for a contractual basis, my assumption is it's something that's releasing next year. We know Deathloop is coming out soon, we know Ghostwire Tokyo is coming out soon, we don't know much about Starfield's official release date, but I still have a strong feeling this is for Starfield. And one other thing that I haven't really broken down in this video is that this job posting was posted literally within the last day, and I keep a daily watch on all Bethesda-related job postings. I know which ones are new, I know which ones have been posted over and over again, and some job postings in this list have actually been posted over and over again for up to a year for whatever reason, but this contract quality assurance game testing position here is brand new. I haven't seen anything like this in a while, if ever before, and usually you only see stuff like this if something is coming out soon, like I keep saying. So this is a sign that Bethesda is ramping up for a release of something big, and my guess, at least in terms of this situation, is it's most likely for Starfield, just based upon that Rockville, Maryland location. But again, like I keep saying, that's just me speculating a little bit on something that I'm not 100% certain about. Either way, let me know what you think this job posting is for down in the comments below. Do you think it's for Starfield? Do you think it's for Deathloop? Do you think it's for Giant Monster News Spy Team Attack? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the latest uploads. And if you want to help grow the community and the channel, you can share this video as well, because sharing videos is the best way to help grow a community and a channel. And as always, this video was brought to you by the following amazing people. If you want to get a video shout out like this, you can support the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Tomorrow's video will have an updated version of all the recent supporters and donations on this list, so now is your last chance to get your name added onto the new list until I update it again in the days to come. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time, when maybe you can be the next game tester for Starfield.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.